third round of the Rugby World Cup has some incredible matchups for us to look forward to, but maybe none more so than this one today. South Africa versus Ireland. A hot stepper coming straight out of Pool B, and it is about to get underway. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back along to your home of rugby and the Rugby World Cup matchup of the day for the Springboks taking on the Irish out of Pool B. This is an intriguing, exciting, but ultimately massive matchup for this pool, ultimately deciding once again who will be coming out of it with that number one seed. And of course for Ireland, who still have the big matchup against the Scots to come, this is integral to making sure they make it out of their pool. Now, of course, the big talk about this one is the Springboks once again going with that 7-1 split on their bench. So you can look out for a number of these players, pretty much everyone bar one, to get replaced as this match wears on. But of course, it will be the back row, and especially for the Irish, where O'Mahony, Van der Flair and Doris have a huge amount of work to not only step up to the initial pack, but then the replacements as they wear on through the second half. They'll be looking to one special player by going the name of Johnny Sexton to accumulate some points and look to get themselves ticking over on that scoreboard. The Springboks, however, they know their game plan. Forwards, mauling, backline, excitement, it's all in their locker and it's all at their disposal. What game will they play today? We'll stick around and stay tuned and find out over the next 80 minutes. The two benches will, of course, have a massive impact as you see South Africa. Fourie, Inshay, Inyakani, Klein, Snyman, Van Staden and Smith, all forwards replacements. Reinhardt's got a busy job to do though. He's got 7 of his own players he needs to replace should things go wrong. Also look out for that matchup, Jean Klein going up against his former countryman, South African turned Irishman, back to a South African. Now he's got to step it up against his former teammates. Of course, there's plenty on there for Ireland as well. Dan Sheehan gets a return for the Rugby World Cup. He wears 16 tonight. And of course, the excitement around a veteran like Conor Murray, who surprisingly wears just 21 tonight against these Springboks. Kick off to this one just moments away, and it will be Ireland playing in the green tonight. South Africa going with their waist strip, the white, and Johnny Sexton calls game underway. South Africa versus Ireland. Pool B clash of extraordinary proportions is finally underway as Blondie and Benami fires out to Creel, who hammers this into touch, but it looks like that was from in the 22, but taken back off the rock. So we will get a chance now for the Irish to set about their first attack. A very good exit in first look. Oh, turnover by South Africa. Tatoya at the back, and Marnie Lubbock says get out in the 22. And this time he executes it properly. Hugo Keenan, work at the back, and a very good chase coming in there. Once again, as you'd expect from Cheslin Colby. Ireland looking to exit, dropping it short using the forwards. James Ryan with the hit up. As they struggle to get more than 10-15 metres away from their own line. Great line there from Tide Byrne. Offload to plenty as well as they get up towards the 10-man line. Ireland on the attack, looking very dangerous through Tide Furlong. Gibson Park, Sexton doubling down the back, and now there's chance for James Lowe. What to beat? James Lowe gets away from the attempt of Vincer, and James Lowe scores the opening try. Ireland score first. Deep inside their own 22, a couple of big breakout phases, and just like that, they hit the scoreboard first. Well, watch Sexton run the line around the corner there. On their second phase, beautiful work, little step inside, beating kicks off for pace, and of course Phillipson on the step, could not handle that. And already the Springbok fans asking where Willie LaRue is. Phillipson getting the nod in the 15th jumper, very contentious. And Ireland take advantage as quickly as they possibly can. 9 minutes in, they've had a couple of chances. As Sexton knocks over the conversion, waves to a fan in the crowd, takes 2, and loves the job he's done so far. 7-0, Ireland leading South Africa after 10. Well, it was a good deep clearance from the Springboks. They got it right the second time. First one, touch on the full, but they defended that well. But when they're trying to put pressure on with their defence, it has come unstuck as Gibson Park claims the kick-off down. Doris will play 9. Here's Bundyaki with his first real distinctive carry on the line. There's a good one there from Ronan Callagher. As again, the Irish refuse to kick this one. As they look to play their way up the 22. They do so well again. Tyne Byrne has been all over everything tonight. On the right wing, Nick Hansen running away from Fifth de Klerk. Can't do it. Fifth de Klerk covering the corners very well. But it's Ireland hollow attack. Jamison Gibson Park fires to the short side. Ireland decide to change back directions. And once again, it's another strong carry from Byrne. Gibson Park drops on the short side for again a run around the back of the rack and finds Hugo Keenan up in the line. South Africa gets to fire a shot here as Ireland looking all the while attacking at the moment. Byrne with another good carry. Gets him just up short of the 22. Gibson Park offloads somehow and brilliantly as well, getting it to Andrew Porter. Racks off another couple of metres. O'Mahony with a wide ball. Sexton, Ringrose getting it out beautifully for Hansen inside ball to Sexton. He's in the 22 now. Danger zone. Furlong up against Phillips. So he's a metre short. Springboks pile on in. And Ireland's second try looking like very imminent right now. Short passes. James Ryan scores for Ireland. And that is a very well executed use for forwards. And that is how they do it, Ireland. Watch the work they do, even from their own 22. It's all the forwards, it's short balls, it's short plays. And that was executed perfectly there from Caelan Doris. Drops it short to Ryan. And the second 5-pointer is in the books for Ireland. They extend their lead now out to 12 points to nil. One on the left side, this one on the right, and Sexton can't quite curl it around enough. The score remains at 12 points to nil, but a very good start from the Irish. As they get a couple of early tries, they'll be happy to see their very good efforts there. Well, James Ryan thundering in close to the line. Another deep kick. Oh, very good tackle there from the chase of Bongi and Benambi. Here's once again a little dart from Gibson Park. There's been all Ireland early on here as they struggle on for a bit of possession. They keep hold of it. And Benambi gets chased up very quickly there on Furlong. Bit of room around the fringes identified by the Irish. There's O'Mahony with a run. And this could be an early turnover. It's Smith going at it quickly, can't get possession. Driven back, very good tackle from Franz Verholbert. And Jamison Gibson Park goes back in a hurry. Depth from the defensive line here from the Springboks, as you can see. Kitchov hits it up and can't affect a bit of an impact on the breakdown. Now here's Andrew Porter running straight to some staunch defence. The Springboks having to work hard very early on here. O'Mahony gives a wide to Hansen, who gets around Colby, takes on Willemse, but Willemse says not on my watch. He shuts it down short of halfway. No fullback can play here for the Springboks as they just about get Doris through. All Ireland in this first 40 minutes, which has been a surprising effect in this opening half. This one's kicked away. Williams is easily, oh, he's back, but he's made a meal of it. It's bounced over his head. It could go dead. No, he's had to play it and put it down in his own and goal. What a mistake from Williams. And not his first one tonight either. He's having a shocker defensively, as well as tracking back for those kicks. Ireland running back, Doris getting short pass there from Furlong. And it's all Ireland here. Once again, Gibson Park driven backwards. South Africa's trying to put the pressure on the breakdown, but it's good protection at the moment from the Irish. Kitchell makes a good tackle on Gibson Park, and off the first side, makes inroads around the breakdown. Quick and go, and again, driven backwards here is Gibson Park, and it may be rear ball here for the Springboks. Finally, they get something to celebrate. And will they run it out? No, they don't. They've knocked it on. Marnie Libok. Error straight away. First real phase in the whole game for them. And it comes away a mistake, which Ireland gives straight back, but we will be heading back. First suspension from Marnie Libok. That will be half-time. And a one-way traffic event here that has seen all the ball, all the attack going the way of Ireland. A very good tackle there from James Ryan, one of the try scorers. He'll be happy with his impact in this opening 40 minutes so far as Sexton knocked the ball on 2 phases later. And we'll see the two teams to the break for half-time. It is Ireland leading this one 12 points to nil. It's not done by any stretch of the imagination, but not very often at a high standard game like this do you see Ireland or South Africa lead at half-time with a 90% possession stake. That is huge, and it has really shut the Springboks completely out of this half of the game. No real stats bar defence for the Springboks so far, and they'll be hoping, dreaming, determined to make that change. A little bit of ball is all they really need as they get the second half back underway. Marty Lubbock finds out to Colour. Turnover! Franco Muster! Now Faf de Klerk with the hit up. What have they got here? South Africa, early chance in the second half to make something go their way. Kolisi fires it back. Here's Delendi. Delendi accelerating, going towards the corner. Good tackle, eventually taking him down. De Klerk goes it short here. The big chance of Visa away on the left side to Colby. Can't quite get through. Converging on the corner. Inside the 22. Kitchop offloads beautifully. Kolisi. Here's Creel. Another strong carry from Jesse Creel on the right. There's so many numbers. Kitchop changes back. Delendi drops it short for Banabi. Now waiting here is Alinsa. If he get the ball, he's in for a try for sure. Slow.
Advantage.
De Klerk knocks on, and maybe it is catastrophe survived for Ireland. Well, what does Curly Alinsa have to do to get the ball? Screaming for an opportunity out there on the touchline. And Faf de Klerk, a loose carry in the tackle of Jameson Gibson Park.
Crouch.
And Ireland
Bind.
survive a very early second half scare.
Set.
They do have a scrum. That's solid enough. Get the position, 5 out from their own line. A kick surely incoming, and it does. Gibson Park squirts it off the back of the scrum. Williamson feels this one nice enough as Williamson's in a bit of trouble. Good chase there from the Irish. 60 metres out now, lost. De Klerk runs into some heavy traffic, and De Klerk has bulldozed off the ball. It's back for Ireland. Gibson Park fires it out to midfield. Todd Burns beat and everything.
Release.
Opportunity for Ireland to put this one beyond any doubt. They get a later Bundy Aki. Aki stepping inside Phillips there, and Aki will score try number 3. Ireland doing it in canter right now. 17-0. Bundy Aki and Phillips raising all the question marks in the 15 jumper. Wow, what a try this is. Deception of numbers down this right-hand edge. Aki with support from Mac Hansen, used him as a decoy. Phillips brought it, took it home, unwrapped it and put it on the shelf. His wife's not happy. That sort of stuff does not belong in the house at all. What a try though for Ireland. Convincingly in control of this one, 17-0. Sexton missed one from a very similar spot. Away to the right that time. This one is away to the left. He's overcorrected himself and the score remains at 17 points to 0. That's the one that's getting me, 0. Very little ball though for the Springboks to play with. A massive chance though, just after half time, that they have butchered. How do they find that back? Maybe, yeah, another one. Really good work in the breakdown from the Springboks. Do they get it back? No! Ireland just a little bit too strong at that breakdown. Gibson Park a little chip over the top. Again, pressure now on Williamson, who gets hammered. And a very good chase from James Lowe. Now they're going to work it out. De Klerk goes short. Kolisi. A bit of width on this one for Delendi. And unsurprisingly, he just takes it into contact. It's a bit.
Advantage.
Tries to straighten up, but Stephen Kitchop, unexpecting that pass, has spilt the beans. The ball going back to Ireland now, who once more get attacked around the fringes. Advantage is over as they look to push their way into the 22. Unsuccessful on that base. Gibson Park, a bit of width now, through the back line out to Matt Hansen, trying to get away from the tackle of Colby. Pass field to Aki, another one for Sexton. 10 out now, Gibson Park. Can't get away from Delendi. Springboks trying desperately hard to pull this one back on their side. Here's Kane. Oh, that's a great run for the big number 8, Doris. The support is brilliant. And a try is there for Kelleher. 4 tries unanswered. This is a bloodbath here in France. All started from Caleb Doris, who could have gone all the way himself. Watch how good this was from the number 8. Spots the gap, offloads perfectly. And the support lines executed to a T. Well, the missed kicks of Johnny Sexton are becoming rather irrelevant as Ireland continue to pour on the points. He should get this one though, and he does. Sneaks it inside the left-hand upright. Successful kick from Sexton, and the score races out to 24 points to 0. Once more, you look at the possession stat for this one, and the eyes will widen as the Springboks have just struggled so very much to get their hands on this pill. And with that, it's been Ireland consistently on the attack as once again they settle out their work. 10 minutes to play. Is there some sort of consolation in this for the Springboks? Gibson Park kicks long. It's going all the way to the goal line. It's a perfectly weighted kick, and he's been driven back. It's the end goal. Oh, it couldn't get any worse than a 9 for Willemse. As a big kick goes 60 metres. 5-metre scrum. Sexton running to the line. Key, finally a mistake from Ireland. There have been few and far between tonight with a 5 to play. It's a long way to see a South African try. Or a South African point for that matter. As they could not clear it out from their own goal. It will be a scrum for the knock-on. Let's be fair here. It's, what, 92, 93 metres? From the Irish line. 3.5 to play. What have they got? De Klerk is kicked. Well, that is a real submission kick there from Faf de Klerk. You're behind by this much. What's the point in that kick? All you're doing is giving away possession, and that is a disaster. Something you've had nothing of. Stolen though. Well, he made on something. Franco Musto's done brilliantly there to steal that one away. Here is de Klerk. What a run! Multiple layers to this Irish defence so far though. Kulisi going down the short side. Aronsar has a couple of chances. Oh no! Gibson Park goes high trying to shut this down. Curly Aronsar, great running line though. Hit one man completely clean off his heels. And is this a chance? No, they're going to tap it. Thought we might have seen a kick for touch there. It's Marty Lubbock.
Release.
Just completely unsupported. Goes for a little adventure forward a couple of metres. Short side is in danger. Get the offload away. Kulisi once more. Another carry for the captain. De Klerk has been fairly dangerous around the breakdown, but that one only garnishes him 1.5 metres. Oh, that is a turnover! And kicked away from Ireland, finding touch on the bounce, and that'll be all she wrote. South Africa demolished by a freight train of Irish attack and possession. Well, they did it to the All Blacks a month or so ago, and now Ireland have returned the favour in clinical fashion. Given no ball, no opportunity, and no chance to deliver a comeback, it's a 4-try thumping to 0, 24 points all the way to Ireland. Kelleher, Ryan, Lowe, and Arkey with the tries, and Johnny Sexton picking up 2 conversions for his efforts as well. For the Springboks, chances, plenty of chances, they just could not put the ball over that white line. Possession did get a little bit tense in at half-time, 28 at full-time, but it's not enough to get the job done. It was splintered, it was fractured. It wasn't the best in terms of ball in hand for the Springboks, and when you make 58, nearly triple the tackles, or at least double than your opponent, it really is a hard ask to get much more out of that game. Well, an emphatic display from the Irish here in this Pool B clash. Will it affect the finishes? Very, very unlikely. But now Ireland, of course, could be at the hand of the Scots if they do not pull that win out of the books. A big win here though for Ireland as they take command of Pool B. That is it from me today though, team. I hope you enjoyed today's matchup. This is what Rugby Challenge 4 thought would happen, and that is a big emphatic display from this Irish team. I'll see you with more from the weekend of round 3 at the Rugby World Cup. And until then, thanks for watching as always, and take care.